Hi, how are we going? Welcome to another round of Red Ski's Righteous Readings, Raw and Righteous. Thank you so much for joining me. If it's the first time you've come here, nice to meet you. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. And if you enjoyed the content today, please like, share, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Red Ski's Righteous Readings, Raw and Righteous. So Virgo, we are doing your main monthly for September. We're doing a full Celtic cross with clarifiers, okay guys? So I hope you enjoy it. Stick around till the end because we will get additional messages via oracle cards, inspirational messages, as well as the most important part of the puzzle at the end, which of course is your spirit animal for the month of September 2021. I know it is going very fast this year. Also, of course, being September, it is Virgo season. So, my dear darling Virgos, happy birthday. So I'm hoping that we can get some really lovely messages for you, especially considering it is your birthday month. So if it is your sun sign, of course, happy birthday. This will also apply to, of course, sun, mooning, that's different, you could guess, sun, moon, rising, and of course Venus placements as well. But your Venus placements will be a lot more prevalent in your connection spread, which comes out during the month of September, which is your love reading for the month. Of course, if love rocks up today, it will be red. Yeah, so we'll just see what Spirit has to say, but we are doing a full Celtic cross with standard placements, and then we will clarify it. So it will be a lengthy reading. So sit back, relax, grab a drink of your favourite beverage, put your feet up, and enjoy the next however long you are with me while we delve into your September 2021 reading. So thank you, Virgos, and here we go. Okay, Virgo, let's find out what's coming in for your September 2021 main monthly. Spirit, we're doing a full Celtic cross with clarifiers. Okay, so what's coming in for Virgo? Okay, Spirit, Celtic cross with standard placements, please, for September 2021 for Virgos. And again, happy birthday. I feel like you're a bit disappointed at the moment, or a little bit on something. I don't know. Just like sick of waiting, I think, maybe. Sick of it's different energy for Virgo, because she's always so direct, so determined. Virgo September, please. Find out there. Virgo, September 2021. This week's up was a bit here and a bit. Do some of this stuff away. Okay, for Virgo, please put some guidance. What messages do you have for Virgo, please, for the month of September 2021? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of that sign for September 2021. Here we go. One more shuffle. Explain all cards once all cards are drawn. So if you hear some weird noises in the background, my one of my children is watching Curious George. Just letting you know that. What I saw that. The underlying energy for the reading, for the first round, for the main prevalence of this reading, is the Five of Pentacles. This has been pretty much what I was saying before. Really feeling left out in the cold, being pushed out. Could be a third party, feeling like you know, someone that you were connecting with is really not only lost interest, but has really pushed you out in the cold. It's feeling like you are destitute, feeling like You have nowhere to lay your hat, I guess you could say, as a figure of speech. But feeling out in the cold, feeling forgotten, maybe because of a third party, maybe someone you're connecting with lost the love and has moved on. Feeling very left out in the cold, feeling very destitute, feeling very ruined. Feeling like you have no home, no monetary, no place of your own. It's real sad energy. And I know this personally, I've been there. It's nothing like feeling like everything you once had safety with, was connected with, security, financial, material, all laid to waste. Feeling abandoned. Feeling destitute. So you currently, Virgo, coming into this reading, coming into September, we have the Four of Swords. This is saying you are really taking yourself out of it. You're taking a step back and you're going into a state of repose, a state of taking to tomb, I guess you could say. You're taking a real exit plan here, where you've just exiling yourself, resting, replenishing, needing to understand as well, needing to be away from it all. Exile. Really pulling yourself out as you come into September. State of repose. Crossing obstacles issue card for the month of September. 4 of Wands. So the obstacles and issues here is happy family and home life. Maybe you're just not feeling that. 4 of Wands is always about a fresh start here of a home, a lot of passion, maybe a relationship as well. Feeling like there's a beginning here to embark upon, something to build from here. Passion, a lot of want. 2 4 straight out the gate. It's really about family, connection, home. Having fruitfulness here. I'm seeing across some obstacles, issues as you're just realising that you may not have this. Or you may be losing this. It's elephants next door apparently. Something about come through with woman. Crowning, hanging above you in this whole reading for September, at the sign of Libra coming through, it is justice. Wanting justice here. The right thing. Whether it goes your way or not, it's about equilibrium. The justice. The righteousness. But not necessarily whether it goes your way, you just want. You want equilibrium. You want equality. Really wanting a third party also to come in and say, wave the gavel and say, look, this is the way and this is done. Pass judgment anyway. Really wanting some freaking balance here. But even justice also carries a sword. It's that equilibrium, it's that equality, that's whether it's in your favour or not, it's about truly justice. We're really wanting that in September. I'm crowning this whole reading with want justice. Maybe it's to do with this 5 of Pentacles. I'm feeling left out in the cold. You want justice here. You've been waiting for it. The root, the foundation of this whole reading, it's really binding it all. Knight of Swords reversed. So, Knight of Swords is air energy and it's the fastest of the 4 knights. You know, when we look at the Knight of Swords, when it's upright, it's all about force, gusto, rushing in with you know, a lot of you know, speed, force. When it is reversed, it really talks about an incapacity here, to move. It's being imprudent. It's being not knowing, because there's a lot of dispute maybe, or feeling ruined by a third party or another person coming in and effing everything up for you. It's maybe being a little bit impulsive, which is leading to some mistakes, flying off the handle without getting all the information. You know, listening to someone and you know, going in half cold, not actually hearing both sides of the story and realising, oh, jeez, there's a whole lot more to this than what meets the eye. It's being a little bit foolish and a little bit too much simplicity here. Not sort of surface. It's much deeper than that. Feeling very, very impulsive with an incapacity to make people understand, or for it to be seen for what it really is. And that's what's really interesting, because your past energy as well, Virgo. So the past energy leaving you now, but it's still very prevalent. Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. This is sorrow. This is, well, three swords piercing your heart. Sorrow, it's being heartbroken, it's pained. And even though it's in your past energy, you're still feeling this, you're still dealing with this. It's not in the forefront, but it's still there. Sting is still there. Feeling heartbroken, feeling a lot of pain here. Future energy coming forward as we go out of September. I have the Three of Cups. So this is talking about a little celebration, coming together to put differences aside, to commemorate, to celebrate. It usually depicts, you know, the celebration of the harvest, you know, the reaping of what we've sowed. So I'm seeing here that's what we're hoping in the future, that we will reap what we've sown. And if we've gone through heartbreak, maybe kind of looking for happiness in the future. Or, as I said, that justice. Maybe others understanding exactly what it is you've been through to get to this point. It's also coming together, a sense of resolution here. Forgetting problems, putting differences aside and coming together to celebrate. Maybe have a drink too. Or 3. But really coming together to celebrate. And forgetting about resolving any disputes and or differences that we've had. So then we move into advice from Spirit for the month of September for you, Virgo. So what does Spirit have to say? Spirit is really speaking the Nine of Cups reversed. So when the Nine of Cups is reversed, it does speak in atonement to sort of, sorry, put them off red. Imperfections, some mistakes, some misplaced trusts, a real sense of material losses perhaps as well, false freedoms, oppositions and differences. The Spirit is warning you that throughout September, these are the things that you will be facing. You have to face up to maybe some mistakes, some misplaced faith or trust in others that hasn't paid off. In fact, it's left you high and dry, which has also maybe led to material losses on your side or in general. But there is a lot of oppositions, a lot of differences here that are going to need to be dealt with and or overcome and or just accepted is the word I'm really ringing in my ear right now. Is must accept this. Then we move into the energy of outsiders looking in. So this is not necessarily what is actually maybe going on, it's their view of the outsider people looking in at you and your situation. What do they see? Okay, so see the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is someone that's gone through a lot of crisis, a lot of treachery in the past, someone that's been taken for granted, mistreated, used. Outsiders looking in and seeing someone that's really trying to move on from this, really trying to, you know, accept perhaps, but also to move forward from it. To take off the blindfold and see it for what it really is. It's being a bit depressed and putting in a lot of hard work to move forward and to understand and to accept. You know, this is, you know, a lot of treachery in the past, a lot of difficulties you've had to surmount. You're putting in the hard work, you're one foot in front of the other, moving forward as best as you can, considering circumstances. This is what they're seeing in you at this point in September. We'll clarify it all, so don't you worry. We'll get to the nitty-gritty. We always do. In the rawest of senses, you will remain righteous. But then look at your hopes and fears card. And this is where it gets really interesting. So we've got another major arcana coming through. We don't have that many here. We only had justice, and now's your second major. So these are a lot more minor things going on for you. But as I said, we're going to clarify, so just don't get too hung up on that fact yet. Hopes and or fears, we have the Judgment in reverse. So hopes and or fears, we have Judgment in the reverse. You know, this talks about a lot of disappointment and a lot of delays here on things that you were really hoping were going to be judged. There would be atonement for. It's a failure to face the facts here of what's really going on. A lot of indecision as well here. So hopes and fears. The outcome for the reading so far, of course, is the Six of Wands, and it is reversed for you, Virgo. So you know, when the Six of Wands is reversed, it really does speak an atonement to not feeling very appreciated here. In fact, I would go as far to say feeling downright forgotten. You know, it's having a lot of fear, a lot of apprehension, a lot of disloyalty. Feeling like people have been disloyal to you, people have forgotten you, people have abandoned you, or, you know, have been really superficial in their ways and really have their own inclusive gains and not paid you your dues. We'll clarify it all now, okay, Virgo? Okay, let's clarify this reading now for Virgo for September. Clarification, please, of this reading for Virgo for September 2021. Please, spirits and guides. For Virgo. Please, spirits and guides. I don't know what's going on over there. Sounds interesting. For Virgo, please, spirits and guides. What's coming up for September 2021? We need to clarify this reading for Virgo. Clarification needed, please, spirit. Alright, I'll explain all four meanings when all cards are drawn, but I will mention the cards as they come, so just be patient, you'll understand it all at the end. So you currently, we have the Four of Swords coming into September. Spirits and guides, can you please clarify the Four of Swords for Virgo's current energy, please? Two of Swords, now that is very interesting. Crossing obstacles and issues card, we have the Four of Wands. Spirit, can you please clarify the Four of Wands for Virgo in the crossing obstacles and issues card? Knight of Cups reversed, okay. Crowning, hanging above you, this reading, we had Justice. Please clarify the Justice card for Virgo. Yes, we can. Three of Pentacles reversed, very interesting. Foundation root of this reading, we had the Knight of Swords. First, can you please clarify, Spirit, the Knight of Swords reversed for Virgo's reading, please? We have the Six of Swords and the Chariot, okay? Past energy leaving you now, we had the Three of Swords. Okay, past energy, we had the Three of Swords. Spirit, why is the Three of Swords here in the past energy for Virgo's reading for September, please? Clarifying the Three of Swords, please, Spirit. Three of Cups reversed, that's very interesting because the Three of Cups is your future energy. The next card I want to clarify, but since it's upright. So the future energy, Spirit, the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here for Virgo's September reading? Clarifying, please. Three of Cups. That's the Empress in reverse. Interesting. Okay, advice from Spirit. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Spirit. It's the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. Outsiders looking in their views. We had the Eight of Swords reversed. Clarify the Eight of Swords reversed, please, Spirit. Because the Queen of Swords. Hopes and fears. We had the Judgment in reverse. Clarifying the Judgment in reverse, please. The Eight of Swords in reversed and the Seven of Wands. If I can grab them, there we go. There we go. And the outcome for September's reading for Virgo was the Six of Wands reverse, Spirit. Please clarify the Six of Wands in its reverse as the outcome for Virgo. The Six of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck. Synchronicities are abuzz in this reading today. So what does that say? The Three of Swords, which if you remember was in your past energy. So we've got two very full-on energies here as the two underlying energies for both the readings, round of the readings. The Five of Pentacles being destitute, left out, feeling completely abandoned. Why? Because the Three of Swords, heartbreak, sorrow, dispersion, separation, heartbreak. This is one painful reading, guys, for a birthday month. Honestly, this is, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's saddening. It is for a birthday month reading. So you're currently coming into September. We had that Four of Swords. Why? Because the Two of Swords. Okay. So the Four of Swords is saying that you're pulling back, taking a stage of rest and repose. Why? Two of Swords. Feeling hoodwinked, feeling blinded. There's a choice that needs to be made here, but you feel like you can't see ahead of it. Taking some time out to pull back, to exile, to try and get some clarity here, try to get some understanding here. So outsiders aren't influencing or swaying you. You really want to be making this intellectual choice yourself, but there is a decision here that must be made as you come into September. It is extremely important that you do. Feeling very conflicted. Feeling really like there's going to be a lot of cons, like negatives, no matter what choice you make anyway. That's what I'm getting from that. Crossing obstacles, issues, we have the Four of Wands. This is clarified by the Knight of Cups. It is reversed. Four of Wands. Crossing obstacles issue is saying there is maybe no safety, no connection here, not feeling like there is a future of a romance or fulfillment. You know, in the Knight of Cups. Sorry, Vega, I'm just going to move your cards slightly, like just out of the way a little bit, just so I can sort of, I'm working in confined space here, so it's, you've got to go with what you got. So that Knight of Cups in, excuse me, in reverse, clarifying that Four of Wands. You know, because it's in the obstacles and issues position, it is a bit of a kicker. Knight of Cups reverse is all about trickery, someone that's sly, someone that's cunning, a person that will swindle, capable of swindling and taking everything. Sweet talking the shit out of you. Crossing obstacles, issues is you really wanted this unit, this fulfilled romance, this connection, but at the end of the day it was just trickery, it's just bullshit. A whole bunch of words, a whole bunch of crap. Crowning hanging above, we had Justice card, and this is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, and it is reversed. We want justice here, but at the end of the day, Three of Pentacles reversed is saying we're being very sloppy, very mediocre, giving up on once something that we had really wanted. We've even given up on wanting justice now. We just don't feel like anything is going to ever come in our way. We're giving up hope. We're giving up. Just going sloppy, going mediocre. Giving up on making even a dime here. Just feeling justice is never going to come. foundation root of reading, we initially had that Knight of Swords in reverse. In case, feeling like there's some incapabilities here. Feeling like it's not moving forward here. Why? The Six of Swords and the Chariot. Six of Swords is saying there will be a journey here. There will be movement though. At the end of the day there will be. And the Chariot, sign of Cancer, is really about forward movement. It is about really being balanced, understanding, moving with a purpose, a war-like errand, knowing that there needs to be action here, taking it in yourself, fast-paced, with passion, but with knowing, yin, yang, black, white, being balanced in that fact. So the Six of Swords also is about leaving some shit behind. Because always with the Six of Swords, it's just the swords, an individual. Sometimes it's depicted with a woman and child, but bare minimum. Getting away, leaving to waste all the extras, just the bare necessities, the swords, the person, and maybe a child. The Chariot is really about championizing that balance, that warlike rant of, I am going to get there. I am going to do this. Past energy, and this is just a kicker. Three of Swords, clarified with Three of Cups in reverse, and I found this extremely interesting because that Three of Cups is in your future energy, but it's in its upright here, it's in its reverse. Past energy, leading you now, still prevalent. Three of Swords, heartbreak, sorrow, dispersion. Three of Cups reverse. Feeling very, what's what I want to say, like, Spirit, give me a hand here. Three of Cups reverse, like that's what I'm looking for. We're looking for really being excessive, really being a little bit overabundant, loss of prestige. Sorry about that. It's like I've got my middle child here, and he is excessive to a T. Three of Cups reverse, loss of prestige, lack of appreciation, delays. Just feeling, when you come out of that Three of Swords, a lot of sorrow, a lot of heartbreak, or something, turn it down a bit. A lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow. To the Three of Cups reverse, has been trying to make amends for that through lack of appreciation or loss of appreciation and loss of prestige, delays, over just not being thankful for anything. Really giving up the heart of it, I want to say. Future energy coming in. Three of Cups, upright, so celebration, coming together, resolution here. Why? And we have major arcana here. It is the Empress, but it is inverted. Oh, Lord have mercy, I tell you. The future energy for your reading for your birthday month. Three of Cups coming together, celebrating, resolution. Empress reverse is just lack of concentration. It's lack of interest, a bit of inaction, but it's a lot of indecision, anxiety. Could be infertility or infidelity as well. So I'm seeing here a lot of celebration going on third party. It could lead to some infidelity here. It could lead to some lying, cheating. It could lead to some pretty fickle behaviour in the future coming out of September. Be very careful, Virgo. Be very careful what you wish for and what you do, because you could end up in a position you really don't want to be in. Advice from Spirit, Nine of Cups reversed and the Ace of Swords. So the Nine of Cups in reverse is really talking about, having a bit of loss here. Having like, how do I want to put it? Misplaced trust, misplaced misunderstanding, misplaced trust, just feeling used. Ace of Swords reverse is saying that there's a clouded outlook here. That we just want change here, but it just can't. It just feels like all the bad's just coming and hitting you at once. Outsiders looking in, the Eight of Swords reverse is backed by the Queen of Swords. So outsiders' views is someone that's trying to accept this, trying to move forward, trying to take the blindfold off and see it for what it is. Queen of Swords is someone that takes no shit. She thinks with her head, not with her heart. She knows what fucking heartbreak. Sorry, I try not to swear. She knows what heartbreak is. She knows what that pain is. But she tries to move forward with an intellectual plane of, yeah, been there, done that. I've had that. Now I use my intellect, and anything that's not for my highest of good, I cut it away. I cut it away. There's no chance to hoodwink me, because the moment I see it coming, I hoodwink it. I cut it away because I won't be hoodwinked. Hopes and or fears. We have the Judgment reverse is clarified by the Eight of Swords reverse and the Seven of Wands. So feeling like you're a bit robbed here, because these judgments are coming in. There's a lot of indecision, a lot of inactivity, a lot of just, you know, no judgment here. There's no answers here. The Eight of Swords in reverse is, oh, that's really a bit brutal. Because, you know, when the Eight of Swords is reversed, it's always talking about, you know, a lot of depression, treachery in the past, feeling really hard done by, but putting the work in here, getting through the depression, getting through the shit of it, and trying to move forward. The Seven of Wands, when it's in its reverse, sorry, really speaks about anxiety, embarrassment, hesitancy causing losses. It's just perplexity. You're feeling like the cycle just, you can't break free. Hopes and fears is, this is just all fear, so much fear. But it's not unknown fear. It is as it is. You are fearing it because it's happening. It's no bullshit. It's no bull, baby. No bull. And then the outcome, we have that Six of Wands reverse, and this is backed by the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. Six of Swords reverse is, Six of Wands reverse is talking about not being appreciated, not being understood, maybe even as well. Feeling a bit used, feeling a bit, that's what I'm looking for. Feeling like everyone's been disloyal, superficial towards you. King of Pentacles, though, is someone that's very grounded, very secure, very commanding in his own way. Very, well, it is earth energy, so it's very structured. You know, he is experienced, he's a successful leader. He's a person of character because he's seen it, he's been through it, he knows how to make a pentacle. With all this disloyalty, you're cutting these people away, and you're going to stand stronger for it at the end, Virgo, as you come out of September. I'm telling you, you will. You will be making wise investments, and you'll have the ability to acquire money and material assets, and you'll be sitting pretty, baby. You'll have all the finer things in life. It will take a hell of a long time. You will get there. You will be a person of character and intellect, whereas they'll just be what they are now. Three of Swords and that Five of Pentacles, the underlying energy for, I'm sorry guys, this is a birthday reading. A birthday month reading. This is balls to the walls, baby. Feeling. I hope this, you know, take it as it resonates. Roles can, like, you know, I could be picking up on an energy around you, but I feel this is Virgo all the way, baby. Real hard done by wanting a story told as to the truth of it. Virgo September, what advice can we give Virgo here, except for, God, I feel for you guys. Honestly, that's how me personally. For Virgo, please, September 2021, what inspirational message can we give to them? I want that. Breathe deeply. Breathe big, let it all in, expand your fabulous belly. Who cares if your jeans feel too tight? Here's an idea, buy a roomier pair. Deep, full breaths invigorate you. They release sadness and allow ecstasy to flood in. Pause, inhale a long, slow, big, delicious breath. Exhale. Remember, whenever the going gets tough, take a deep breath and trust that you are capable of greatness. And that is on point. Okay. As hard as it is to say that for your birthday month. I do feel Spirit is trying to say to you, this will just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. This has to happen. September for Virgo, please. What Wiccan Oracle message can we get for you? Just Help smooth some of this disdain and this pain. September, please, for Virgo. We have Hearth, homecoming. Where is home for you guys? Maybe it's just within yourself, finding that you are all you need at the end of the day. Or else, when all others forsaking you, you will never forsaken yourself. Spirit animal. Okay. The first one to drop on the top, and I always take the top cards, is the cat, the domesticated cat. Kitty. It reads, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. Wow. To me, that says it to a T. Let's get the full meaning though, guys. The cat. Love this check. We have the cat, the domestic cat. It's so easy to slip into a comfortable dependency with anything or anyone, from simple dependencies that can be healthy and restorative, such as daily exercise, to destructive and hardcore dependencies, such as an addiction. You may find yourself so totally hooked on another person that you lose. Sorry if I turn the page. As you lose yourself, always turning to that individual for either make decisions for you or to validate your own. This can apply to an organisation and institutions as well. Those dependencies that you're most familiar with are most likely born out of habit rather than conscious choice. To make truly autonomous decisions, don't get caught up in the polarities of being dependent or independent. Instead, make those choices from a place where you maintain your own authority and power and accept 100% responsibility for those choices and their consequences. Now is the time to review the people and things upon which you are excessively and habitually dependent. Wow. Step back from them. Identify the areas where you need to make adjustments and act accordingly. Practice setting boundaries, asking for what you want, and making decisions based on your own internal authority and autonomy. That's this reading. The cat. Be the cat, baby. Embody that. Understand what I just said. If you need to, repeat it. I wish you all the very best, my dear Virgos, for your birthday month. Light and love. May you stand stronger than you were when you entered September. And may you see things and relinquish those things that are just not there for you. Amen. Redski's righteous readings. Raw, righteous, and sometimes hard. I promise you, you'll be better off for it. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next round. Bye, Virgo.